Hello, I would love to teach you the Kirtan Kriya today. I learned the Kirtan Kriya about 2 years ago, and I continue to practice it regularly. So today I'd love to teach you the gentle rhythm of the Kirtan Kriya. It's a sacred yet practical meditation from the Kundalini yoga tradition. It's one of the most thoroughly studied and deeply transformative practices known. It's simple to do, yet powerful in how it harmonizes the body, mind, and spirit. It does have some moving parts, but we'll go over them one at a time first. Through sound, movement, and focused awareness, this meditation awakens energy throughout the brain and restores balance to the nervous system. You'll find that it not only calms the mind, but it's also meant to reconnect you with your own inner light, the place where clarity, peace, and vitality begin. Kirtan Kriya's ancient roots trace back thousands of years to sacred yogic traditions of India. In those early teachings, sound, movement, and focus were seen as pathways to awaken the soul and align with the divine. The word kirtan means song or praise, and kriya means set of movements or action. And together, Kirtan Kriya can be understood as the action of divine song. It's a meditation that uses a vibration of sacred sound, a mantra, and the flow of specific hand movements, which are called the mudra. And mindful awareness brings about this deep state of spiritual connection. Ancient practitioners understood that sound carries frequency, and those frequencies can shift the energy of the mind and body. They use mantra and movements not only to reach higher states of consciousness, but also to bring healing and balance into daily life, which is why we want to use it. The sacred mantra. This practice centers on the mantra Sa Ta Na Ma. And this mantra comes from the longer phrase Satnam, which means truth is my identity or my highest self. These four seed sounds represent the eternal cycle of life and transformation. Sa, the beginning, infinity, the vastness from which all creation is born, birth. And Ta is life itself, where we are right now, and creativity and growth and the experience of our existence. Na represents death, the letting go, the transformation that makes space for new creation. And Ma represents rebirth, renewal, regeneration, and the return to infinite possibility. In the late 1960s, Yoga Bhajan, a Sikh and master of Kundalini Yoga, introduced Kirtan Kriya to the Western world. He shared it as a foundational meditation, one that helps clear subconscious patterns, brings balance to the brain, and strengthens your intuition. And modern research into Kirtan Kriya's impact on cognitive health began around the year 2000. So let's talk about the benefits that are supported by modern science. Kirtan Kriya is recognized as a low-cost, safe, and accessible meditation practice that's simple to learn, yet quite effective. And it's now used as a part of a self-directed wellness programs that support the 4 pillars of Alzheimer's prevention, which has been championed by the Alzheimer's Research and Prevention Foundation, founded by Dr. Dharma Singh Khalsa, MD. These 4 pillars outline a holistic lifestyle-based approach to protecting and strengthening the brain. Diet and supplements, stress management, exercise, and spiritual fitness. Altogether, they represent a balanced way to support cognitive health and reduce the risk of decline through daily choices that nurture both body and spirit. Kirtan Kriya specifically supports the stress management and spiritual fitness pillars, calming the nervous system while awakening a deepening sense of inner peace, purpose, and connection. And there are other cognitive and brain benefits. Regular practice of Kirtan Kriya has been shown to sharpen memory, improve focus, and strengthen overall mental clarity. And research suggests that with consistent daily use, it may even help slow the natural effects of aging on the brain and support memory recovery in those experiencing mild decline. In other words, it's been shown to literally reverse memory loss in some participants. Brain imaging studies show that chanting the mantra while using the finger movements, the mudras, increases blood flow to key parts of the brain. This includes the front of the brain, which helps focus, planning, and decision making, and a core memory center, the posterior cingulate gyrus, deep within the brain, that plays an important role in Alzheimer's prevention. This boost in circulation helps the brain stay flexible and strong, what scientists call neuroplasticity, which helps the ability of the brain to form new, healthy connections. And EEG studies show that Kirtan Kriya increases alpha waves, which are linked with calm, alert focus, and theta waves, which are connected with deep relaxation, creativity, and spiritual awareness. Together, these brain rhythms help create a peaceful state of clarity, the kind of harmony where healing and insight naturally arise. But wait, there's more. Kirtan Kriya has been shown to reduce levels of stress hormone cortisol and to improve sleep quality. By calming the mind and gently stimulating the vagus nerve, a major pathway connecting the brain and body, this meditation helps the nervous system shift out of the fight or flight and into a state of rest, balance, and healing. In one 8-week study, practicing for just 12 minutes a day led to noticeable improvements in mood, anxiety, and overall well-being. And regular practice can bring a deep sense of emotional steadiness and inner peace. And research shows that Kirtan Kriya reduces anxiety and depressive symptoms, with about 65% of participants reporting less depression and more energy, positivity, and spiritual vitality. As the heart and mind find harmony, people often describe feeling lighter, more hopeful, and more connected to something greater than themselves. And it's also been shown to improve mental clarity with emotional well-being in caregivers of people with dementia, helping them feel calmer, more focused, and better able to deal with stress. Kirtan Kriya doesn't just calm the mind, it also supports the body on a cellular level. Studies show it can increase telomerase activity, an enzyme linked to cellular repair and longevity. This means the practice may actually help slow the aging process of the body's cells by as much as 43%, promoting vitality from the inside out. After 12 weeks of practicing Kirtan Kriya, subjects showed downregulation of disease-causing inflammatory genes and reduced activity of the pro-inflammatory nuclear factor, NFKB. This means chronic inflammation is reduced, and chronic inflammation is a common factor in all major diseases, including Alzheimer's and all other forms of dementia, as well as cardiovascular disease, which is also a risk factor for memory loss. So, how do we do the Kirtan Kriya? The simple yet powerful meditation takes just 12 minutes a day. Why 12 minutes? Studies have shown that this length of practice helps the brain shift into a calm yet alert state, long enough to activate the neural pathways related to attention, mood, and memory, yet short enough to fit into your daily life. It's a rhythm your brain begins to recognize. So first, you want to sit comfortably. Find a seated position that feels stable and relaxed, either cross-legged on the floor or in a chair with your feet flat on the ground. Keep your spine straight but not stiff, and rest your hands palms up on your knees. If you have to lay down, that's okay, but if you don't have to lay down, sitting is really the best way to do this. Gently close your eyes and just breathe naturally. There's no need to force or change your breath. Just allow your awareness to settle inward. So the mantra and the mudras, sa is touching your index fingers to your thumbs, ta, your middle fingers to your thumbs, na, touch ring fingers to thumbs, and ma, touch pinky fingers to thumbs. And you just keep repeating this sa, ta, na, ma throughout the meditation. And all together, this mudra is representing that cycle of life that we talked about: birth, life, death, and rebirth. Now, when these mantras are being chanted, there's 3 different voices or phases throughout the 12-minute practice. Each one activates a different part of your brain and energy field, from the outer expression to the inner awareness. First, we begin chanting out loud. And with my music, the sounds have 2 syllables in the out loud chant. So it's sa, ta, na, ma. That's for the first 2 minutes. Then there's transition music at that 2-minute mark. You take a gentle breath, a moment of pause before the next phase, which is the whisper. The whisper is more of a 1-syllable sound. Sa, ta, na, ma. And at the transition music, take another easy breath. And then there's a silent or mental chant, and that goes on for 4 minutes. So you're thinking satanama, and you're still doing the mudra as you are silently chanting in your head. And then there's another transition to the whisper again for 2 minutes, and back to the out loud chanting with the song for 2 minutes. And now I'm going to add another step, so it starts to become a little bit like rubbing your belly and patting your head, but you got this. As you're repeating the mantra, we add a gentle visualization. So imagine a beam of light or energy going through the top of the crown and out through your third eye, the center of your head. And it's kind of sa, ta, na, ma in an L shape. So keep that image in mind as you chant. So let the sound, the movement, and the light all flow together as one sacred rhythm. This takes some practice, but you'll get it. And if you forget one step as you're doing it, add it in when you remember. In closing the meditation, after the last chant, take a gentle deep breath in, and as you inhale, stretch your arms upward, feeling the energy you've built flowing through your body. And slowly lower your arms. And I like to bring them to prayer pose after, because then I feel gratitude for the sacred time that I've given myself. And I thank the divine for this practice. And I always thank my own teacher for the Kirtan Kriya at this time as well. After the meditation, it's suggested to gently transition into Shavasana, which is the relaxation pose or corpse pose. It's the final relaxation that allows your body and your nervous system to absorb the effects of the meditation and allows it to integrate. Shavasana is not part of the process that the Alzheimer's Prevention Foundation teaches. According to my Kundalini instructor, it is quite helpful for integration. So if you have the time for 5 minutes, just lie flat on your back with your arms and legs comfortably extended. Close your eyes and breathe normally, and rest there for about 5 minutes, letting the stillness settle everything that you've stirred into harmony. And as we do the meditation, I will continually be telling you to remember your finger movements, to remember to chant, and to remember to see the light. I actually feel it more as an energy than seeing the light, but just saying see the light or remember the light will help you to remember to do it however it feels best to you. During the silent meditation part, I will remind you to keep remembering to say the Satanama over and over in your head. So let's get started. Get ready for the out loud chant. Remember the mudras and to see the light. Hands on your knees or on your thighs.
Satanama, Satanama, Satanama.
Remember the light. Sing out loud. You'll get used to the music soon. Move your fingers. Remember the light. Doing all the parts at the same time. This lasts 2 minutes. Remember the light. Keep doing the mudra, finger movements. As you remember the light. Here's the transition music. Take a little breath, and we'll whisper next. Sa, ta, na, ma. Keep your finger movements going. Ta, na, ma, sa, ta. And remember the light. Ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Whisper out loud. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa. This also lasts 2 minutes. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Remember the light. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa. Moving energy from your crown to your third eye. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Remember the light. Sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa. Remember the light. Na, ma. And the transition now will be silent chant in your mind. Keep your fingers fingers moving. Remember the light. And this portion lasts 4 minutes. Keep your fingers moving. Remember the light. Keep the chant going in your head. And the mudra moving. Remember the light. Keep your fingers moving. And the chant going on in your head. Move that energy from a crown to your third eye. Remember the light. Keep your fingers moving. Sa, ta, na, ma. Remember the light. Keep the mudra going. And the chant in your head. And the energy moving. Take a breath, and this time we'll go back to whisper for 2 minutes. Sa, ta, na, ma. Still moving your fingers. Ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na. And remember the light. Ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Keep your finger movement going as you whisper the chant. Moving the light in your head. Sa, ta, minutes. Keep your mudra going as you sing out loud with the music. And remember the light. Keep the chant going, your fingers moving, and remember the light. Remember the light. Home stretch. Keep it going. Remember the light. Take a breath, reach up and over, prayer pose. Thank the divine, thank yourself, thank your soul for showing up. So that's what there is to doing the Kirtan Kriya, the short, simple, yet powerful meditation that unites sound, movement, and focused awareness for a daily tune-up for your brain and spirit, restoring balance, lifting your mood, and clearing mental fog. Now remember, consistency is important here. Research shows that just 12 minutes a day can create real, measurable changes in memory, focus, and emotional balance. It's a small commitment with a powerful ripple effect, especially when practiced daily over time. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'd love to answer them. And thank you for letting me teach you the Kirtan Kriya.